Hello, so this is just a small village in Northumberland called Felton, or rather, this is the whole village. And there's a little extension, a new housing estate that's been there a few years now. Um, so I've been back there and I'm going to map it. So I've been here before. If we download the OpenStreetMap data, you can see a few of the house numbers are mapped. It wasn't completely finished when I went there. So some I could just record the plot name that was there. Kind of the development name. But now if we download this data, that should cover it. We can go through and see I've been using Keypad Mapper to fill in the missing numbers. The one thing I'm going to do, you can see the purple line is my trace. It's not too accurate, but I'm using Bing aerial imagery to assist me. So I can just go for a new offset. And I'm kind of looking round here at certain junctions and places where I walked on both sides. So yeah, that maybe there, that I think probably lines it up. There must be a footpath there. That road's not quite done. And we can go okay on that. There is a plugin for Josama installed, so I can actually store that offset and describe this as Cumberland, and then I think other people can go imagery, get imagery offset, and they could select the kind of offsets there if they didn't have accurate GPS to line it to. And we'll go. So I'm not sure, where did I start? I started walking up around here because it's a new bit. So you can see that's a new one I did, but number 2 is already there, I think. Hang on, that one's mapped as number 2. Although I think it's supposed to be number 4, and this is supposed to be number 2. So we can move the markers, or we can adjust this. Don't need the source because that's saved with the chain set. And address, house name is Cariad. And we could copy that on there. And not forgetting to put the street. So that one's done. Someone's added the building outlines. I guess they used other imagery. I think that's why they're saying it's from Esri. So we can do address, house number 3. A shame that this one here, I couldn't see the number, because if it's part of Wardell Close, then you'd think it might be 13 is next in sequence. That sometimes skipped. Yeah, probably need to find out, look on bin day what the bins say. What I could do is, let's see what else we get. So we got 1, 2 and 4, 3. So I think this is, although that went, Wardell goes sequentially to the end and then back. Looks like Melrose has odds on the left as you're heading towards the east, and evens on the right, even when they're a couple together. So I think this will be number 5. So 6 and 8, that adds up. So this could be 7 Melrose Way, or I think the front door was there, it could be 13. Yeah, so I possibly should have stuck around and paid more attention to how annoying that is. I tell you what, let's leave it for now. We might see if there's other 13s or if they're skipped. Which we're doing. This one's 6 and this one is 8. So in this case I'm just sticking with the convention of the ones already done and adding the house numbers to the building outline. Couldn't see the number for that, but it had already been mapped. So I'm now going to select all the ones that are part of Melrose Way and add their street. Oh, that one should be Melrose Way as well. Then these ones, now this is interesting. So someone had seen on here, there's the 2 roads, you can't actually drive through them. I'm not sure who mapped this previously or what was mapped, but they've done the divide there and made this clear as a dead end. You can see from my photo that actually it goes all the way back. There was as far as I could walk. And so this one goes to there, and that was a bit of a shame. Yeah, you couldn't even walk through, so what I can do is this fence kind of goes like that, I think. Yeah, so there's not even a path through there. And that's why surveying's important, actually going out. First of all, I've got the house numbers and then I can figure out which street they're a part of, but also knowing exactly where the road changes and where it stops. You wouldn't easily tell that from the aerial imagery. So, well, let's stop there, as that was Rochester Drive. I can delete the temporary keypad mapper bits. And I can select them all, holding down Control, so that we can add the street to them. So that's 1, 3, then 5, so this is still part of Rochester. 5, 7, garages 9, 11. And again, they didn't have a house number. Although, if that's odds on that side, and it's going up to 15, that must be 13. In which case, we could probably guess this housing development doesn't care about superstition and number 13, this one and this one are probably both number 13. 13. But we'll put that note in, so if someone thinks, hang on, no, I'm sure I saw an 11B or something, they know that I just assumed it, because I couldn't see one there. This one again, new house, and they've not got a very visible house number. So if that's 7, I've got to look at the gardens here. Let's just take a look at that Esri imagery. So that's interesting. It suggests, according to Esri, an extra building got built there. I did go on both sides there, so the road does seem to extend. Here I recorded some house numbers, they're already there though, but seemingly not a lot of them. 4, yeah, so that's so there. Then 10 continues on and 16, so they're part of Rochester Drive. Okay, yeah, I think it must be, it possibly even goes like that. 6, 5, that one 4, that one 3, and that one 2. So these are clearly separate. Should be shifted along there. Which does fit perfectly, so obviously something changed there. And we can get in our house numbers. And that's the house numbers done of this development. Let's see what else it took. So took a few photos of kind of other bits to pay attention to. So this is an information board for notices. Yeah, and that's it, all nicely mapped. So that's, don't know how long that took me walking around. I think it was about 30 minutes. Yeah, but then 30 minutes at the computer just to get all those numbers right, fix a little bit there where the divide was slightly different, and add this path, which is quite helpful so you don't have to go on the main road. And that's Felton in Northumberland map.